when they're gay rappers.
They.
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
Who's we?
Rick Ross know he's gay.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today.
Wait a minute. So Orlando knew what really happened with Meek Mill this whole time? Unless you've been completely out of the loop, you've heard the long-running rumors about Meek and Diddy floating around for years. That old poolside clip of Meek trying to cool off after one of Diddy's private industry parties had people talking heavy. But what if there's more to this story than just uncomfortable rumors and gossip? Orlando Brown recently stepped in and started explaining why Meek even agreed to be around Diddy like that in the first place. And some of what he said made people stop and rethink everything. According to Orlando, Meek got caught up in Diddy's situation when Diddy was hit with a serious lawsuit by music producer Lil Rod. In that lawsuit, Lil Rod allegedly name-dropped Meek and Usher, claiming Diddy bragged about being involved with them while using industry power to open doors for their careers. As expected, Usher stayed completely quiet. No response, no statement, nothing. Meek, however, did the opposite. He went straight to social media and unloaded on black media outlets, accusing them of pushing the story for money and clout. Meek posted, "I would trash any celebrity if they tried a wild move on me. No pics. Literally go crazy on them. That's all. I'm from Philly, man. All my guys always watch me around this wild industry. I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky stuff or Molly. Nobody even offers me that because I'm that heavy. No man or woman would ever approach me about that kind of activity and the whole place would get flipped." The response came off loud, defensive, and emotional. And now that Orlando is speaking up, people are starting to question whether Meek's reaction was about clearing his name or shutting something down before it spread. "I woke up and saw this on every blog like they knew I was coming," one fan posted online. And honestly, that's how it felt. Right when Meek was already in the middle of all this drama, even more so-called receipts about his alleged situation with Diddy started popping up everywhere. One of the most disturbing things to surface was an audio clip that people claim sounds like two men involved in private adult activity. But the part that had everyone shook was how uncomfortable the voice sounded. It didn't come off like fun or pleasure. It sounded tense, strained, and painful. Word on the street is that the voices in the audio belong to Diddy and Meek. The person who recorded it says it happened during one of Diddy's infamous industry parties. He claimed he saw them head off into a private room while the party was still going strong. According to him, most people were passed out, so he followed them quietly and listened through the door.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive.
He later said, "Diddy had that man in the room. I put my ear to the door and pulled out my phone." Because things started getting intense. Once that audio leaked, people connected the dots fast. The first thing they brought up was that old video of Meek sitting in the pool, looking stiff and uncomfortable, like he was trying to shake something off. But to make it even messier, Diddy was the one filming the clip, thanking Meek for putting in that work. What work was he talking about? Nobody knows for sure, but plenty of people believe it was coded language for what went down behind closed doors.
What up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And as if all that wasn't already bad enough, more screenshots started circulating online. People noticed Meek was following a page on Twitter that focused on explicit adult content involving men. And once that detail hit the blogs, it only added fuel to the speculation already swirling around him. Then folks dug even deeper and resurfaced an old song Meek recorded years ago. In it, listeners claimed he hinted at doing questionable things with Diddy.
Dream chasers, I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Real street forever. Bitch, I'm the king of Philly.
Whether it was metaphor, exaggeration, or something else, the timing of that song popping back up made the situation look even messier. Now you think after all that heat, Meek would stay quiet and let the noise die down. But instead, he jumped straight into the ongoing tension between 50 Cent and Christian. And predictably, 50 wasted no time turning Meek into the punchline. Meek fired off accusations, calling 50 a police informant and saying, "Because you federal the street guys in Queens, know that while you trying to pick on a little boy, your own son hates your guts." LOL. I'm so grateful to be on an island with my son and his friends on his birthday. Don't follow these guys. Their miserable lives are terrible. They're paying people to tear us down. I never seen black people laugh at black people getting indicted. He'd really be online enhancing people's cases. Of course, 50 didn't let that slide. He clapped back fast, mocking Meek's album sales and dragging those old rumors right back into the spotlight, saying Meek only moved 6,000 copies on his last project. You shouldn't be on vacation still chasing dreams or standing by a nightmare, but standing by your man, I respect that, was the line that really set things off. Meek did respond, but people noticed something real quick. He only addressed the comments about his album sales. When it came to the rumors about him being close with Diddy, it was straight silence.
Pay somebody $100 grand to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your received.
Meek fired back saying, my last project sold 90,000 first week, expensive pain. Ross did that last CD for fun to help me get out my contract because we rich and got history. It's different, LOL. I don't even know how Cuban was talking to you. Your swag is extremely whack. That response told folks exactly what he cared about clearing up, but 50 Cent wasn't done. Not even close. He doubled back and posted an old throwback clip of Meek singing to Diddy at a party, real smooth, real close, with a caption that read, I commend you for being a strong, supportive woman for your man. Meek, stay by his side, and together, you guys may have a good life. God bless. Cold work. Now, when it comes to Orlando Brown, he's been talking about this Diddy situation from day one. According to him, he witnessed powerful industry figures crossing serious boundaries and using career promises to manipulate people, which is a heavy claim. What really shocked viewers was Orlando also saying Diddy personally made advances toward him and tried to control him. And unlike Orlando's usual joking style, he looked shaken and serious while telling it, like this wasn't a story he wanted to relive. Based on what Orlando said, he claims Diddy crossed personal boundaries with him more than once. He also suggested that powerful people in the industry protect each other, which is why certain behavior gets brushed under the rug. According to Orlando, some families allegedly looked the other way because of the money, fame, and opportunities involved, and that's how the cycle kept going. When Orlando was asked about Meek's alleged situation with Diddy, he said he wasn't surprised at all. He claimed Meek had been open about his lifestyle for years and believed that whatever Meek chose to do in his personal life was his own decision. Orlando made it clear he didn't think Meek was pressured by the industry. Instead, he felt Meek acted on his own interest, not for career favors or power moves. He even went a step further and threw Rick Ross into the conversation, hinting that other rappers were part of the same social circles behind the scenes. As usual, the internet had plenty to say. One person commented, I always knew Orlando was acting wild to protect himself. Now that Diddy's under pressure, the truth is coming out, and I'm here for it. Glad Orlando is speaking again. Another user added, people have called Orlando crazy for years, but now everything he's saying sounds way more believable. The reactions show that while Orlando's past behavior made some doubt him, his current claims are making a lot of people look at the industry a whole different way. I never thought Orlando was crazy. I always felt like something traumatic happened to him, and he was just reacting to it in his own way. I don't believe he's making things up. I think he's saying what he believes is the truth. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the rumors involving Meek and Diddy? And do you really believe what Orlando has been saying all this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, and click here to watch the next messy story. See you in the next one.